Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is let's play in makeup. I am gonna be working with, I would call it a drugstore drugstore products, but it's really not because some of the products are high end. I'm also going to incorporate another video into this video as well, because we found out some news over the week. So I do want to talk about, I do want to get my thoughts on everything that I found out. So yeah. So let's go ahead, get into this video. I do got a new product I'm gonna be testing out tonight. So before we get into that, let's go ahead and prime the face. Here we go. So I do got two e.l.f. primers I use. So I do go in with this. I love the first, and I go in with this in the center of my face. So before we get started talking about what it is I want to talk about tonight, let me just go ahead and do this first. And so now I'm gonna go in with the liquid poreless putty primer, and I just go in with that on my T-zone. So I do have a new skin tint I'm gonna work with today. This is just the NYX Professional Makeup Buttermilk Glaze. I'm gonna be going in with this tonight. I did pick this up today at Walmart. So yeah, this is hazelnut butter. I think that's what this is. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with this directly on my face. And I've already managed to get some on my shirt. Not a good time. I already like this skin tint already, even though my shirt likes it just as much as I do, because it doesn't stain my shirt already. Looking at it, I already do like my skin. It does like a glazed donut. It's giving very much glazed donut. I'm not really like the dewy foundation type, but I think a lot of the videos I have been watching lately have really started to get into my head. So now I'm starting to like kind of like experiment with a more dewy foundation or skin tint, because I think my my IT CC cream SPF 50 is it's more on the dewy side too, so it's like your skin but better skin tint. I like that a lot. And when I put on like my setting powder, it seems like kind of tone it down a lot, so I really kind of don't mind that my skin looks a little dewy. So yeah, and I think I color match myself perfectly this time, because it doesn't look like it's too dark. I feel like sometimes with my foundations I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of like think I'm darker than I really am. So yeah. So I'm just going in with my Maybelline New York Instant Aging Rewind Eraser Concealer Stick today. I love this. This is like my holy grail concealer. I have been testing out new concealers, but I find that no matter what, I'm going back to this one. So let's talk about what I really want to talk about today. Bridgerton. Bridgerton was officially announced to return back to us this year. I'm so excited. Before I blend out my concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do my bronzer. I do like to go with my Mocha Mommy and my Fenty Beauty and Mocha Mommy, and I got like going with my Juvia's Place as well. So I am gonna go with both of those tonight. Bridgerton season 4 was announced this week for it to air next year, which kind of makes sense because that is just about the 2 year mark that it would have. That would be the 2 year mark, even though technically they started filming like when they were already filming season 4 when season 3 aired. So yeah, I think I did like give my thoughts on this. I always give my thoughts on this series every year with my so I think it's just like to point in my excitement for it, because I do get like really excited for it. Like I was at work in the bathroom when I was scrolling through Instagram at work in the bathroom, and the Instagram that I follow, she kind of like touches on the show every year. And so she had posted the Lady Whistle Down newsletter where they were announcing the season premiere will come back, will return in 2026. I cannot wait. I'm just going to go ahead and say season 3 was a letdown. Like, not a letdown in a bad way. It was a letdown, not because the show was bad and anything like that. The show was good, top tier. Loved everything about season 3. It's just I think our expectations were higher for season 3 because I think so many of us was looking forward to Penelope and Colin finally getting together, and Penelope like having her moment in season 3. And obviously Penelope, she got her moment, hands down. Ate her moment up, okay? Real bad. Real bad. And I love Penelope down. And I love Bridgerton, and I love everybody that's involved in the Bridgerton whole thing down. They eat every year. But I just think us as viewers, we were looking for a little bit more. For example, with season 4, we got so much of the book. And mind you, when season 1, when season 1 hit, I had never heard of Bridgerton before. So when I got into the first season, I said, okay, snap, I like this. Like, the first few episodes had me like hooked. And watching the show and reading the books, I realized I took like people like be dissecting the show on Instagram. People be dissecting the show, period. But this one girl on Instagram that I watch and I follow, she like dissect the show. Watching the show and then like listening to her talk about certain aspects of the show and reading the book, I understand a lot more. And it gave like book but movie version. Obviously I read season 1 book. I read Anthony's story. I've read Eloise's story. I've read Colin's story. I've read even Little Hyacinth's story. I've read everybody's. And so like reading the book and season 3, reading Penelope and Colin's story, the book, and then watching the show, I was just as excited for their story. Like I was hyped. Okay, period. Penelope and Colin about to come and shut shit down. Like this is what I'm thinking. I really want to say to Shonda Rhimes and everybody over at Netflix and Bridgerton, y'all ate season 1, season 2, and y'all ate season 3, but y'all did not clean y'all plate like y'all was supposed to with season 3. I'm sorry. There were so many things that I was looking forward to in the whole Colin and Penelope story. And then, I know everybody is excited for Colin and Penelope baby. And period. I'm all for Penelope having a baby, just simply because, I think like most people, even like Penelope, I think most people knew what was going to happen. I knew what was going to happen. I knew that she was going to get her happy ending. But, I think that knowing that Penelope thought that kids were not in her future, like, I want nothing more than for her to have a family. Could we have waited for the family? Like, I feel like we gave Daphne and Simon enough time to be a couple. We gave Anthony and Kate enough time to like enjoy each other. You know what I mean? It's like be married. I really wanted that for Colin and Penelope, because for majority of like the rest of season 3, Colin was mad with Penelope. Like he was like devastated by her secret, by everything. Like he was blindsided by her. And by all means, he deserved his moment to be mad. Because what I don't agree with though is how we had ample time, how we had ample opportunity to get some angry sex, and they didn't deliver. Like that scene when Colin walked into the room to get like a pillow and a blanket, and Penelope had just changed into like her nightwear. Y'all had Daphne everywhere. I mean, her and Simon were getting down everywhere, all over their little palace. I'm not gonna even hold you. Like the maids was listening in. Everybody knew what was going on. Like even in Queen Charlotte, like I felt Queen Charlotte was like getting her back broke out in just about every other scene after they got married. Like it was happening pretty frequently, and I really feel like we're owed that for Colin and Penelope. I really feel like we deserve for Penelope to have her moment like that. And y'all really hyped it up and made us believe that we were going to get that, and y'all did not deliver, and I'm mad. I'm really upset. Not upset enough not to watch it, cause I'm gonna watch it next season. Cause I'm gonna make, and then like all these extra storylines y'all gave us. Why? I'm sorry. I didn't care about some of the storylines. I did care about Anthony and Kate. I love that for them, especially being how they season went, which is mostly their fault. No. That I'm not surprised at. But I'm just going in with my my MAC blush and raisin. I love this stuff. This is so yeah, but I was like really upset with that. Like we should have gotten more with them. I mean, we should have gotten more. Like I feel like y'all really let us down. I'm gonna go with my Fit Me poreless matte poreless powder. All right, so now I'm just gonna go in with my Sephora micro smoothing powder in sienna red. Here. For this upcoming season, I do have like extremely high expectations. Like y'all can literally not let me down this season. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The season was good, but it could have been great. Like it really could have been great. I think a lot of us were expecting more. Like y'all been giving every other season. What was different this season? Like why didn't we get what we were supposed to get? For Penelope to have had the seasons that she had in the past, and for all of us, for this season to like, I'm sorry guys, I can't talk and line my eyes at the same time, so I had to stop talking for a second. I think for Penelope to have had the seasons that she's had in the past and the experiences that she have had in the past, and then for all of a sudden the guy that's like pretty much been like the forefront of her thoughts for like ever to finally like notice her, and them not be able to like I don't know, really enjoy each other during their marriage, because he spent most of the first part of their marriage mad at her. It was a letdown. Like, I kind of wish he would have found out when Eloise did. I mean, I think it was always gonna hurt a lot. I kind of want to see them flirt a little bit. I kind of want like to see Colin like enjoying his wife, Penelope enjoying her husband. We didn't get that. We did not get it, and I was very disappointed. Very. I wanted them to enjoy each other. I wanted to see a lot of what we saw in that very last scene with them together. Like, but before we saw her with that baby, like, I want to see more of it. Cause in the book, let me tell you, Colin in the book, baby, he was not sparing no thoughts. And so I think Shonda Rhimes take heed with this season, cause Colin and Penelope are returning back for this season. And I think before you release this season, you need to go and watch this show. I mean, watch these episodes and make sure that what we lacked from them last season, you make up for this season. And when I say make up for, I mean, I understand they got a baby now. I'm happy for them. Technically, I feel like they shouldn't have got a baby yet. I feel like they should have got their baby the next season. Because Kate and Anthony coming back this season. We know that. So, you know, I feel like the pollen baby should have came later. I feel like this season should have been baby making season for Colin and Penelope, like y'all gave Kate and Anthony. Kate and Anthony got a whole season to get busy with the baby, okay? To get busy on that baby. And it was more critical for them to have a baby just because of Anthony's place in the family as the eldest son. It wasn't that critical for Colin to have a baby, as he's not even the youngest son. He's the second youngest son, I think. Yeah, he's the second youngest son. So it wasn't even that critical for him to get a baby that quickly. I see how it maybe was for Penelope, because it was basically a race between her two sisters that she really wasn't a part of till later. Like, make sure that we get those scenes that we're old. Like, I want to see some pollen action. I'm not playing with you, Shonda. Like, I want to see some pollen action. If Penelope is not getting her back cracked this season, I'm gonna be back next season to talk to you about this, because either Penelope about to get this back cracked this season and we're gonna get to see it, or you gonna give us Violet's story, which I think should be a spinoff. Like, I really think you need to go ahead and stop playing and just go ahead and tell us that Violet gonna get her spinoff, because we're not really worried about nobody else. Like, people been hinting at Portia Featherton. We just started liking her character. Like, there was a point, even though I understood her character, I finally understood her character this season. Didn't mean I just automatically started like. We just started liking her. We understand a lot of why she was the way she was last season and seasons before. We understand completely. And hopefully, sis, you know, trying to be better in season 4. I think she is, because, you know, that Bridgerton name, and Colin, you know, he put that foot on her neck last season. He told her, you gonna have to get it together, because you can be talking to my wife crazy. Again, go ahead, you know, check everything, make sure it's ready for us, because we on it this season. Bring your A game, sis. Bring your A game. Alright, so like I said, make sure you watch those reels. I am planning eyeshadow a lot more with this makeup. So yeah, I do have a little eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be doing the real and playing with later, so you know about sound off that. But I want to give y'all like a close look at my eye. I think it's really pretty. I did like a little purple moment, so yeah. Tonight, I hope y'all liked it. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Those were my thoughts on Bridget. Like I said, hopefully we get that Violet Bridgerton spinoff. I would love to see that. They are working on a spinoff, another spinoff. Queen Charlotte 8. I love that story down. That's like one of the best stories. Spinoffs, like, loved it. And my thing is, a lot of people don't want to have to relive that with Violet. That part of her life with her, because she is falling in love this season. Which I'm not sure how I feel about that, because like Violet, my mom in my head, like I'm not really sure that I'm ready for her to move on from Edmund just yet. I feel like it's too soon. I know she gotta get love too, but like it's too soon. Like it's too soon. Like it's too soon. I'm still making my peace with Edmund's death, because knowing how he passed like hurts, and so you know, just I'm not ready. And a lot of people are worried about her having to relive that memory. But let me tell you something. You ain't got to tell that part. We already know how he died. Like, you ain't got to do all that. Just give us the meat and potatoes. You know, what was the young Edmund like? What was the young Violet like? You know what I mean? How they meet. Was like the friends to lovers thing, was that really them? Did they really have like was like Violet Bridgerton really like a wildflower for a part of her life, and then Edmund kind of like pulled her off the wall? Was it given all of that? Like, was it as fiery as we like to think? Because she talks about a thrilling love, a great love. You know what I mean? She talks about having it. So I want to know, was it given it? So give us that story. We need that story. No, I talked that much. But yeah, that is it for this video. If y'all don't have this, I will go try this. I like it. So far it's tea. But that is it for this video. I hope you like, comment, subscribe to me. What you want to hit now with my baby. Happy. And I will see you next one. Bye.
Ambrescorner, the evolution of me.